What's up, YouTube? Thought I'd do a little update. I haven't done an update on my tanks in a while. Uh, I've got another batch of my mbunas. They're breeding, like always. I've got some of the grow outs in here with my Victorians. I still can't remember what that guy is. There's my otter point, or at least I think he's an otter point. The sunshine peacock in here. Where is he? Man, he's starting to show some color. I just threw food in there, so they're all kind of searching. But he's starting to show color. I'm real excited. I think he's going to look really cool. There's only one female left. The other two females died randomly. Never could figure out why. My dragon blood bred with one of the females in the other tank. And these are their babies. There's only 7 left. About 7 of them just disappeared. And then I have these two. These are from the one hatch I got of the sunshine peacock before she died. And I don't know if she bred with the sunshine, which he wasn't even colored up, so I doubt it. I think she bred with him. So it'll be cool to see what those end up growing up to look like. But that's this craziness I got going on here. So I've got my pump with a filter on it, and that lifts the water up to here, and then it tees off there, and one of the hoses runs over to this one. Well, no, the hose runs right here down there to that lift, and then it trickles in there, and then I've got that air stone going in the top. My craziness going on in here. This little light does pretty good. It's causing some algae to grow, which I kind of like the look of it. I don't think it's bad. Add some character to those all white PVC pipes. But the PVC pipes are a good, cheap way to do little caves. Gives them places to hide. You know. It's fun to watch these guys. I've noticed I watch this tank more than any other tank because it's in my office. I'm always sitting here. I'll just sit here and stare at this tank a lot. I really like this tank. These guys are fun to watch. But this will be upgraded to a 55. See, I'm going to remove that whole stand, and then I got to do something to put my computer somewhere else, and I got to scoot the desk over about 1.5 inches. And once I do that, I can put a 55 here, so they'll have a lot more room to grow. Because right now that little tank's getting a little crowded as they grow up. Well, let's go to the little fry tank. So here's the little fry tank in the bathroom. They're always fun to watch. Super active. I keep the water level a little bit lower than I used to, and I keep a lid on it. One day I was sitting in here, and one of those little guys jumped out and ended up on the floor. And then I looked back there, and there's a dead body I can't get to. So that explains about a week ago when I came in here and it just smelled like fish. It's probably that guy that landed off to the side back there. Pretty gross. But all these guys are going to a local fish store. I talked to the guy and he was helping me out. He gave me a 30-gallon towel to treat a bacterial infection, but I have nowhere to set it up, so I ended up just treating the whole tank. But I'll discuss that a little bit more once I get over to that tank. But these little guys are growing up. This guy's the tank boss in here. He's got a little egg spot on his fan. He kind of runs things. He doesn't let anybody go in his little cave there. They're fun to watch. They chase each other around and they fight. Alright, the 75. The last video I made was how I was medicating for internal parasites. They also had some kind of external fungus. Things in here were not going well at all. And they've only improved slightly, to be honest. My VC10 and the other one died. Oh, I got a little fry swimming around down there. Right inside that little cave. He's up top now. It's got to be his, her, and hers. But anyway, this sulfur head, super skinny. I've been treating it. He's not as lethargic as you can tell. He swims around all crazy. He eats like crazy. He's more aggressive like he used to be. But I mean, I got him and this one at the same time, and look at this guy compared to that one. His orange is faded and all that, and this guy's bright yellow blaze looks beautiful. For a little while, this guy had a bunch of fungus all over him, and now it's gone. So he's looking good, acting normal again. But I did lose 2 fish. I lost my VC10 and another one. So that sucks. I'm worried about all the Eureka Reds. This guy's looking a little better. He filled back out. But that guy still looks really skinny. And there's another one somewhere who looks even worse than him. But they're active and they're eating. They just have a sunken belly. And I've been treating with Metroplex. Soak in food for about a half hour in Metroplex. And I throw Epsom salt in, and I do a little bit, like a 25% water change every day. And then every 48 hours I do 50% water change. With this, I can't remember, it's copper or something that I add to the water. But I'm afraid that will kill beneficial bacteria, because any kind of metal like copper or silver kills organisms. But it is what it is. If I can get rid of the bad bacteria, or the bad infections and whatnot, then I can go through doing water changes and dealing with a recycling tank if that's what I have to do. At this point, I got to do something, because I don't want to lose all these fish to worms or bacteria or whatever's going on in there. But I guess it's doing a little better. This used to be my big OB, and I don't know. He just hasn't been himself ever since that whole infection. He's kind of skinny compared to what he used to be. If he looks normal to you guys, let me know, because he looks skinny to me. But he may have just always been really fat. So, but that's where this is. Every now and then I see a fry over here while I was talking. I don't know where it went now. Yeah, so there's a few little baby fry in here swimming around. That happens, I guess. My turtle's fat and happy like always. Oh, he does his own thing. Just kind of hanging out. He does have a minnow in there that he's never been able to catch. I don't think he's that worried about it, because I always feed him these super worms. And I think he likes eating those because he doesn't have to actually put any effort into it. He just swims up and grabs them. But every couple weeks I'll get half a dozen fish to throw in here, little goldfish or those other feeders, and he'll eat those. And then I'll stir around the rocks. I stack the rocks up and I make a cave, and he digs under them and collapses the cave. And that's the little game we play, I guess. But to the 80 gallon. So this one, everything's been going well. One of my Danios, my last Danio, disappeared. I had two little fancy Danios left, and one disappeared, and then a couple weeks later another one disappeared. And I blame this guy. I think he ate him. He's a big boss. You gonna get me? Oh, he wants to play nice today. Usually you go anywhere near the glass and he flares up and charges at you. The electric blue acaras in here are starting to grow up. Getting a little bigger. I mean, that guy's just growing like a weed though. Crazy how fast he's growing. The two Bolivian rams are doing good. The other one always hides back in the back on that side. I can't believe this little German blue ram has been hanging with all these big fish as well as he does. He'll actually wait for that big firemouth to turn around, and he'll charge and nip at his fins and then run off. It's hilarious to watch. But he kind of hangs out up here. This log is his spot. He likes to hang out at the top of the log. Oh, there's the other Bolivian. My little Nemo with only one fin. So that firemouth there, where'd he go? Yesterday morning, if I can get to see the side of him, he'll come out. Yesterday morning, though, you can see that big scratch in his side. It's fairly deep, really. It's pretty bad. Yesterday, I thought he was gonna die. He was not doing well. He was kind of floating at the top on his side. He was breathing real heavy. I don't know how long he had been there, but I woke up in the morning and he was pinned between the glass and the log right there. And that gouge in his side is from this piece of log right here. And it was just pinned up, had him pinned up against the glass. So I don't know if he had just dove down in there real fast and got stuck, or if someone was chasing him or what, but yeah, he was doing, once I got that log, got him out from behind there, man, I didn't think he was gonna make it. And now he's doing fine. So I got him out of there and I did a 50% water change. Give him some nice fresh clean water, threw a little bit of salt in there. I usually don't put any salt in this tank because they don't need it. But they're looking good now. Doing a lot better. But that's where I'm at with my tanks. Just thought I'd do an update video. I hadn't really posted one since I had the issues. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys next time.